Mr. Saul Kirshner had an even harder time letting go of his famed Atlantis resort than most of us thought. Top secret documents leaked to JCN News revealed that Sir Saul didn't want to lose his properties and was very distressed that he had to transfer ownership to Brookfield, a Canadian-based asset management company. All of the details are in this exclusive report. For nearly 2 decades, South African magnate Sir Saul Kirshner has spent billions of dollars developing his Lost City of Atlantis-themed resort and water park on Paradise Island. In the early 90s, tourism had been on the decline, unemployment rates were in the double digits, and the country's tourism infrastructure had been steadily eroding for years. But Sir Saul changed all of that, which is why many were shocked when Kirshner International announced on November 29th that it was transferring ownership to a Canadian asset management company. And many wondered just how Sir Saul was taking it. Well, here are the facts. During a special meeting with his administration late last year, Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham revealed that Sir Saul was taking his loss very hard. In fact, he said he was distressed. According to secret documents, Sir Saul was convinced that he had the support of shareholders who were willing to inject new funding. He, however, was mistaken and was actually outvoted at the board level. The secret documents went on to state that Sir Saul felt that he had been let down by shareholders, including investors like Goldman Sachs, a number of U.S. pension funds, and others. Over the years, the Kirshner International chairman had been advised by Blackstone, a leading investment and advisory firm. According to the documents, the Free National Movement government had some deep concerns and suspected that there was more to the proposed transaction that met the eye. The Ingraham administration felt there was a larger concern behind the scenes that wanted Sir Saul removed. Well, while Saul Kirshner was grappling with his loss, the Ingraham administration was busy mulling over this controversial deal. In fact, those secret documents reveal that the Ingraham administration had serious reservations about the deal just a day before ownership of the Paradise Island Resort was transferred. Candido Knowles is on the story.
In fact, those secret documents reveal that the Ingraham administration had serious reservations about the deal just a day before ownership of the Paradise Island Resort was transferred. According to the reports, Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham was deeply concerned that Brookfield Asset Management had no experience in the resort sector. The company is essentially a real estate company with one significant hotel operation, Hard Rock Resort in Las Vegas. Brookfield also targets companies that are over-leveraged and are forced to sell.
Now, before Kirshner International went public with its plans to transfer ownership, Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham advised his colleagues to keep the information in the strictest of confidence. The Prime Minister felt a premature disclosure could mean huge consequences for the country, particularly the tourism sector.
But what's more, his administration did not want international credit ratings agencies, Moody's and Standard & Poor's, to have access to the information because the announcement could have possibly impacted share prices. But here are some more issues the Ingraham administration had with the deal. While Kirshner International will manage the Paradise Island assets for 4 years, Brookfield reserves the right to terminate that arrangement at any time that it brings in a new investment partner. Brookfield has agreed to maintain the current employment of some 8,000 employees, and both Sir Saul and Prime Minister Ingraham have given numerous assurances that jobs would be secure. But according to the documents, the Ingraham administration expressed concerns that Kirshner International, in seeking to meet established targets, might resort to staff cuts and reductions in maintenance costs. Prime Minister Ingraham also felt it was critical that Kirshner International retain management control.
Now, according to the documents, Brookfield was also seeking a stamp tax reduction or waiver. And according to those same documents, the Ingraham administration said at the time that it was minded to revisit the matter if Kirshner was guaranteed a 4-year management contract. Candido Knowles, JCN News.
On to news from the courts. One of the country's most wanted criminals was arraigned in court today on a string of